Okay, so this is part 2, I guess, of this Chinese ATV adventure I'm on. So I got everything put together, as I said in the last video. Since then, I did a couple more things. First thing, I got no ethanol fuel. In the city I live in, you can't get high octane no ethanol. They only sell the regular no ethanol, the lowest grade. So to combat that, I added a little bit of octane boost. Not a lot. I didn't, know it says 104 plus. I ain't looking for 104 octane. But I did add a couple ounces of that to 4 gallons of fuel. I added seafoam because for the price, there's just really no reason not to do this. It's 1 ounce per gallon. Actually, AutoZone had that stuff on sale for buy one, get one half price. So I got 2. So that's a 16 ounce bottle, 1 ounce per gallon, 16 gallons of fuel. That's gonna run that thing forever. And even though it's no ethanol fuel, in all of my lawn equipment, boats that I've had, this ATV, all ATVs, I use Stable Marine ethanol knockout anyway, just because, and I know that seafoam is supposed to probably knock some of that out, but I use this anyway. Again, it's not expensive enough. It treats 320 gallons, that jug. I mean, it's gonna last forever almost, so why not? So I added that. So all of those are added. I do plan to still run the carburetor dry when we're done, but I don't want to have to worry about it sitting in the tank, the fuel. The next thing I did was I immediately changed the oil, and I used Royal Purple 10W30. So that was done. Let me go out here to the ATV. So I got the oil changed, the spark plug changed. I did all my fuel treatment. As I said before, I went through the whole bike, all the nuts and bolts. So there it is. I got it running. I haven't even put it in gear yet. So let me show you immediately right from the jump. I had to adjust the idle. It wouldn't idle because it was turned down too low. It's a little screw right there. You see it right in the middle. I think it's the only adjustment on this carburetor. So it's probably pretty easy to figure out. I don't know, there's one at the bottom. Don't know what that is. Might just be something to hold it together. Anyway, that's the fuel. That's the idle adjustment. So I did that. So that's done. And let me show you. So hit the key. Set the parking brake. You have to have the brake on to crank this thing. All the safety stuff. There it is. Brake light, I've tested all the lights. Brake light works. Pop the brake off. The brake light works. Headlights work. No problems there. Not really too worried about that. She's not going to ride in the dark. So, runs really smooth. So now it's time to put it in gear, give it a run around the yard, just make sure everything's good, and then I'm going to be done with it until it's time to pass it over to my daughter. So anyway, that's what's been done so far. No problems with the setup or getting it running for the first time, and I'll keep updating it as I go, good or bad.